going on, my YouTube friends? Hey, guess what? I'm working over today 4 hours. I know, I'm in that phase. This is the operation where they put in the liners in the block. These robots put them in. Kind of cool. Here comes the block. There's one up in front of it right now where they put the liners in. There's these little guys. Figure I'll show you the process. There's a robot right here that picks up the liners. Here, we'll set it down. And then we'll go back again, pick up some more liners. That camera right there is what it's doing. It's checking the bands on the liners to make sure that they're on straight. Now it's going to go pick up the tube liners it's already checked and set them down in the block. And there's a story about this machine I'll tell you when we're done. Sorry, but the little blurry. And I'm sure you know that the block takes 6 liners. This is part of the job that I'll be doing with the rotation. Since I learned the other jobs, this is one of the jobs that I'm learning. Right now I'm just staying over to cover somebody that didn't come in today. What's going to go? It's going to go into this machine next. Sorry about the gate the other way. It's got to be there. And what that's going to do, that's going to press the liners down in the block. seals it. Now these are finished blocks that come out of the finished machine. 120s that I'm running, finish. And then the 140s, which I'll learn to be running next, that's the ones that are finished too. Let's check it out, the holes and everything. And then what's going to happen after there is we'll go in here and it's going to get all the cut plugs put in there. Cut plugs in. Yeah, that's what the cut plugs are. These are all the grease plugs and cut plugs and everything. And get put here in this machine here. And then it goes down at the end for the off. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll tell you that story. Here's some. Well, what's going on there, my friends? I hope everybody's having a great rainy day like I am. Every day is a great day. Yes, it is. When you put your feet on the floor, can't ask for better than that. I know some people it's a little harder than others, but we can do it. And we're blessed because we can do it. So, thank you, Lord. Guys, I got a little story to tell you. You know, the video that I showed you, you know, I really work at a fantastic place. I really do. And, the story I'm about to tell you is about an employee that died. So if you really don't want to hear the story, it might be a good time to exit out. It's kind of gory, you know. But on the day that this happened, this man, he made a very, very, very poor decision. Poor decision. And with that poor decision took him his life. He died. When I was in liners, and this is 10 years ago, you know, I mean, at least 10 years ago, we had a machine repair guy. His name was Jeff. He was funny. He always come in there and, you know, always had a joke, you know, and he was a good repairman. He'd get those machines up and running in no time, you know, him and his partner. And he was friends with everybody. You know what I mean? He's just one of those guys that he was friends with everybody. Well, this one day, the things that pressed down the liners in the block went down. and down. And we used to have these keys, we called them cheat keys. So is what we would do, we'd take these cheat keys and we could put them in the machines so we could operate it. So we could move, the heads up and down or whatever it needed to do, but you usually did it behind the gate, Well, Jeff took it upon himself to use this cheat key instead of locking it out. And when you lock it out, it kills the power and everything, but he didn't kill the power. And even if he did kill the power, and electricians and stuff like that, they'll know what I'm talking about. Machines will, you can power them down, but they still hold power. They can still hold power. They can still function when you don't want them to, But I don't think that was the case. I think the power was on, and I think that, matter of fact, I'm sure the power was on. He crawled, and it's a little space, and you can see that that block goes in there. It's kind of caged in. Well, he crawled up in there with his cheat key in there and everything fully functioning. Now, when he got in there, he hit one of the proc switch, and that proc switch brought that press down, and he killed him. Guys that were there and seen it happen, they had to take special classes and stuff. It was a bad sight. When I got there, it had already happened, and his body was there, just there. He was gone. He was already gone. We could hear the scream from the liner cell, which is probably 100 yards away. Oh yeah, and we could hear people screaming. So it was bad. It was really bad. That guy lost his life because he made a bad decision. And our company, our shop chairman for the union, and our company manager, they had to go to this man's wife and tell her what happened. His daughter was getting ready to get married. He had a lot of the great things going on in his life. So guys, working on cars, machines, whatever it may be that you're doing, it can be very dangerous. So you got to take the precautions that they teach us. And this is a lesson that a lot of people in my plan, I hope they learned. You know what I'm saying? I hope they learned something by this. It's sad that Jeff had to die this way. But it was decision that he made. It's a tongue twister right now. I don't know why. But, now he's got grandchildren and everything now that he'll never be able to see. And all he is a memory. Because he made a bad decision. Came out pretty good that time. Yeah. So, I'm not trying to gore you out or scare you or whatever. But man, take the precautions that they give you. Because there's a reason they give you those precautions when you're working on these machines. There's a reason they make a jack stand for when you jack your car up. You know what I mean? To hold the car up, because these jacks can fail. Just like that machine, he hit the proc switch. It didn't fail, it did its job. But he made a bad decision. It's just like if you jack a car up and you don't put a jack stand underneath it, that's a decision you made. But that's the story that went along with that video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. But I hope this part of the video makes you think anytime you work on something. When you got to lift something that's too heavy by yourself, man, get somebody to help you. Because if you don't, remember, you got loved ones that's going to miss you. So don't be stupid. I'm sorry if I'm saying that bluntly and you don't like it. I don't know what to tell you. But Jeff was actually a friend of mine. And he's missed. A lot of guys still talk about him. They'll say, man, I tell you, I wish he was here because he could fix that in a minute. We could be back sitting on our ass. Look, guys. Gals, because we got men and women that are electricians, mechanics, truck drivers, whatever. There's reasons why we take safety precautions. You don't want to be a statistic. You don't want to be that video that's being shown or the video that's being talked about. You don't want to have your supervisor or your boss or whoever it may be knocking on your door to tell your husband, wife, loved ones that you kissed goodbye that morning to go to work. Is it coming home? Guys, I'm going to tell you something. You can thumbs down this video. I don't care. I'm just telling you like it is. And I'm one of those kind of guys, I don't care if you thumbs up or thumbs down either way anyhow. Because this is straight up talk right here. This is straight right to your face. Be safe or be sorry. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope every time you go to jack up a car or to lock out a machine at work or whatever it may be, that you think of this video and take that second thought and say, I better use jack stand. I better lock this machine out and make sure it's powered down. And even if they're still powered out, man, these machines will store power. All I can say is you got to take the precautions that they give you. Guys, have a great day. It's a rainy day here, and this was a rainy video. Take care. Thumbs up, thumbs down, I don't care. You watched it.